So besties, welcome to another episode of my fashion journey with RETEX. So today we'll be discussing a very silent but important topic which has to do with fabric sourcing. Okay, so we are discussing fabric sourcing tips for fashion designers. So stay tuned and watch what we have to say in this particular topic. So welcome everyone. So today we'll be discussing fabric sourcing tip for fashion designers. It's a very delicate topic, especially for the newbies and those that are in business. We know how to replicate a particular design, or you want to create something unique. If you get the fabric wrong, it will affect the production and the outcome of what you're making. Let's use, for example, if you want to make a figure-hugging clothes, popularly called a bodycon clothes, and you use a non-stretchy, for example, let's say a non-stretchy chinos fabric for it, you're going to take more time. It's going to take you more time and more efforts, and you may not achieve the whole body hug, figure hugging shape that will be given by a normal spandex or stretchy fabric such as lycra or poly. Okay, so that is why it's very important that you know your onion in fabric sourcing as a fashion designer. It's as important as the design you're making itself, because that is what you're sewing and that is what will actually announce what you made at the end. Now, if you're sourcing for fabric, bear it in mind the design you want to make. If you're a large-scale fashion brand already, whether you do it yourself or you want to start doing it yourself, or you want to learn from this video, there are actually the design you want to make determines the fabric you use for it. If you want to make a couture clothes, you go for more luxury and unique fabrics, such as you have the laces, we have the georges, and then we have the silk, the velvets, and you see these ones I'm calling now are tailoring towards luxury production. Okay, the Duchess. You see, if you make luxury outfits with this, you see you just have to accessorize with beads and all that, or some panels or anything, laces, and you see that the design will actually pop. But if you want to make a luxury outfit and you go for conventional fabrics that will not truly embody or carry the design, no matter how skillful or the effort you put in, trust me, when you finish making, it will be looking like a shadow of itself. And this is one of the problems that people face when you see what you ordered versus what you got. It's because a place where Duchess was due for the design, or maybe what you have in mind to use is Duchess, and you end up using a low quality dovies or bridal satin. If you're skillful enough and with some embellishments, fine, it may come out. But if you're not skillful enough, it will not give that feel, especially the luxury side of the velvet. There are some smooth Korean velvets that if you don't get it, if you use the other one to satin, the glossy nature will not show completely on the satin. So that is why, or some people use mirror face to mimic that, it may not go. So that is why you have to know the fabric, the tips you need to get the fabrics. Now, one of them is making sure that you look for or source for the fabrics in line with the design you want to make. That's why you need these tips to get your fabric. Now, first thing first, what you want to create is the first thing, or what you are creating in case of bespoke designers. If you want to create something that is not so, what you want for you to create a design is fabric that is not so thick and it's allow air, like it's airy, you go for something like cotton. So when you are looking for your fabric, don't go looking for it in a place where you will see a lot of polyesters and nylons and all that, because it's something you want to absorb heat and you don't want to, you need a cotton feel to give you what you want. Okay, so that will take you to where the cottons are. And while looking for it, be open to suggestion. Be open to suggestions from the sellers themselves. Let them compare the difference and make sure you look at the difference for them. Now, if you want to make a traditional wedding dress, for example, that maybe requires a fox wrapper design or something, then you shouldn't be looking for it in a lycra shop, okay, or where they are selling lycra. You definitely go for something, maybe a George. And while you're looking for the George, there are two types or several types. So you go for the type that will suit the design. Is it the one made of tulle? Is it the one made of silk, or the one made of satin? Or so you know the basis as the background of the outfit you're looking for. So you have to know the difference between the polyester and pure cotton and wool. And so if you know these things on your own, then when you are sourcing for the fabric, you know what you need as the main base of the fabric. And then after that, we go to the embellishments. What was used to embellish the clothes? Let's say, for example, if it is a lace or panel, there are some lace that are sequin based, and then that's the embellishment. There are some that are embellished with beads. There are some that were embellished or that are embellished with stones. Okay, that's rhinestones. So you have to look out for the design, and also that will help you with the pricing. So when you are sourcing for your fabric, make sure that what you want to create is in line with these designs that I'm calling. If they are not, or if it's not in line, then you don't have any business there. Okay, you cannot want to sew a normal, regular, ready-to-wear book and you are going to carry a big stone or lace George with this thing, beads, except it is a luxury book you are making. So for every fabric, make sure that what you are going for suits the designs you want to make, and it is something you can work comfortably with. Okay, so there are some laces that are all embellished with beads, and whenever you're working with it, you have to finish with needle and thread, or break some of the beads with a sledgehammer or something. So if you are working with that kind, you need a certain level of expertise. That is also something you consider as a tip. Don't just go for fabric because it is trendy. Go for something you can work with. So another tip is going to the markets where the design you're looking for is prevalent. Okay, according to your mood board and what you have, or the collection you have to make, you have to go to where they sell more of that particular design or fabric you want. Okay, if you want Ankara, for example, you should go to a place where you get varieties of Ankara and be open to suggestions to get the design that is most suitable for what you want to make. So next tip we're talking about for a fabric sourcing is the budget. Now, if your clients gave you or booked 50,000 to make an outfit, for example, look at the budget for the fabric for that particular outfit. You cannot go and buy 100,000 naira outfit. And at the same time, I don't think it's ideal. I don't know about scale, but I don't think it's ideal to buy If the budget that was in place for fabric is 50,000, I don't think it's ideal to buy 20,000 naira or 10,000 naira fabric. So you need to go for something within a range that will carry the money the person voted for that particular outfit. And at the same time, if you are into bulk production or ready to wear, if somebody voted, or if you have in mind to sell an outfit for 30 or 40,000 naira, nothing stops you for spending at least half of that money or 1/3 of that money on fabric, okay? Because that is what will speak volume for the design you are making. So it's very important that you put the quality of the fabric you're working with into place. And at the same time, if what the person voted for is a lower budget, you can still get something nice, but with a lower budget. It's not a must that we all must work with big budgets all the time. That is why I give example. So if the budget is big, you step up the quality of fabric to that level. And also, if you're not a fashion designer and you just want to source for these fabrics, before you leave the house, make sure, like I said when I started talking to fashion designers, make sure you get the actual name or type of fabric you want to do with the design you have in your mind, okay? If it is something you require a particular line of design, make sure you have it. And then when you get there, trust your instincts and be open to suggestion from the sellers to tell you what and what not to buy. Make sure that quality tops budget, okay? Now you have to ensure that the quality of what you want tops the budget, except you are working with a particular budget that you know that the lower quality can give. Or if it is something you want to use for a unique occasion or something, and you want to make a statement with that outfit, then the quality of the fabric you are using should top the budget. I'm not saying if the actual design is Duchess, is bridal satin, you should go and buy Duchess because Duchess is way higher than bridal satin. No, it's still the same family, but make sure you get the finest quality of what you are doing so that it brings out the design that you are making.